I'm alright, thanks. How are you guys?
Good. Happy Sunday.
You as well.
So,
Super Bowl.
Yes, we're so excited. I have my Eagles jersey on.
Oh, my husband's cheering for the Pats. So.
It's alright. Okay. I still love you. It's okay.
We wish them the best. No matter what happens, they're two amazing teams. So
it'll be a fun day. Fun day for us in Canada and for you guys.
Absolutely.
Yes. So welcome to John Hagerty Vlogs, and thank you so much for being YouTuber of the Week this week. We're so excited to have you guys. So would you like to introduce you and your channel and tell us what your channel is all about?
Sure. So our channel is called Brothers and Best Friends. So his brother's at a play date right now, but yeah, we started our channel. His older brother Isaiah wanted to start making YouTube videos. We were really hesitant, but we let him do a video, and then we realized it ended up being a tool for him to correct his speech.
Nice.
So he'd watch a video back, and he'd go, "Oh, I don't think people could understand me." And he'd been in speech therapy by this time for, I don't know, going up on a year, and we hadn't seen much progress. And then we went and met with our pediatrician, who commented on, "Wow, his speech is so amazing. It's really come so far." And when he said this, my husband's and my faces kind of went bright red. And he said, "Why is it the speech therapy?" We said, "No, actually, we think it's YouTube." The support that's out there for small YouTubers, like, that's the part as a parent that caught me off guard. Like, we received messages from other people who, just the kind messages from literally all over the world, and people encouraging you and rooting you on. And of course, with the latest changes in YouTube and how everybody's rallying to support each other, it's incredible and far beyond what I expected. So I think that helps you find your confidence to know that there's this world out there. And although, like, I mean, my voice is probably shaking even as I'm talking right now, because this is new and different for me, but it's, you put yourself out there and everybody is still saying, "Hey, you're doing a great job and we want to see more of that," or just really cool, "We've noticed you've improved in this fashion." And that's something that we certainly didn't expect, to have these just people and friends that we've developed from literally every corner of the globe.
You meet people who are from Canada and from France and from Australia,
Ireland.
all over.
We have people from Northern Ireland, and that was like mind-blowing. Like, wow, like, you guys watch us? And they're like, "Oh, absolutely."
And
it's like, no.
And then you become friends, and I think a lot of times we talk to our YouTubing friends more than we talk to our actual friends.
True. Because
you guys know what we go through.
Yeah.
And so it's a lot easier to talk to you guys, because it's like, "Oh my god, I gotta create a channel. Oh, the editing," or, you know, the YouTube. "Oh, you know, the new policy changes," and they're like,
we're having a problem with the uploader. Our normal friends are like, "What? Uploader? What are you talking about?"
Or the kids are driving me crazy and they don't want to, like, vlog and the editing, and it's like, you guys know what we're talking about.
100%. Or that there's people, I know, I was watching this channel the other day, and they put a video out there that literally is this 15-second clip, and he goes, "That took me 4 hours to put this together." So I don't know how often I'm going to do that again, but you could just appreciate what went into it, and just have so much respect for the, like you said, the behind the scenes work that goes into.
It's very true. So now, what keeps you motivated in continuing to do YouTube?
Well, I let the kids lead the way. So the kids, and I try to keep up with them, which is a struggle, because sometimes they'll come to me and say, "We want to do a video filming this board game, and then I want to play this, and I want you to film it, and I want to build this puzzle, and can we film it?" And
it's a boy mom thing.
It's not possible. Too much stuff going on, right? Mom mode, where you're always, I'm probably talking 50 miles an hour, because that's the way it is. But yeah, I try to let the kids lead the way with content, and then a couple times, literally maybe 3 times, I've come on this side of the camera to share a little bit of our story, and just to connect with parents, to go, "Hey, this is why we're doing this, and this is our motivation." And through that, I've met some really cool people that have offered so much insight into just learning opportunities and developmental opportunities for the kids, which I think just really, for me, putting that wall down and not getting too personal into, in the case of my older son's health issues and struggles, but at the same time going, "We're not alone, this is what we're going through," connecting with other people. And that's sort of coming back to your question about keeping up with YouTube, and that it's at your heart. So you have that motivation to keep going and seeing how far, like I've done a couple compilation videos of Isaiah and how his speech has just come from, he wouldn't move his lips. Nobody but us could understand what he is saying, to all of a sudden people that we don't know commenting on his confidence. And in person, he can be this most painfully shy child.
Right.
But yet on YouTube, he's, you know, dancing in front of the camera, singing, and it's this whole other, it's a light switch for him because it's his passion.
Yeah. Being a boy mom is a lot. Like, it's crazy. Like, the kids are crazy.
Well, we've got, with Isaiah, he slept literally like 23 and a half hours a day, and he was the most calm. He's such an old soul. Like, we did a Q&A video the other day, and somebody asked us, you know, what was his favorite place that he's traveled, and he said that he loved going to Iceland because of all the new experiences that it offered. And it was this, like,
that's awesome.
Where did that
come? Boy says that.
Yeah,
and
awesome.
then you see Caden, as you see him running in and out right now, and even not sitting still on my lap. So we had this first child that was so calm and just introduced us to parenting in this neutral fashion. And then we've got Caden, who,
and you're like,
if we had Caden first, that would, no way.
What kind of camera, what kind of like editing software, what's the magic behind the scenes?
Whatever devices we have, so
nice.
The kids or a basic iPhone, occasionally using the computer, and then we just try to edit with iMovie. I attempted very briefly to try another program, I can't even remember the name of it, through Adobe Suite, and that's just way too complicated. Way too complicated for me. I'm not there yet whatsoever.
Yeah.
But yeah, so just using iMovie and playing around with that, and trying some new things. I was playing around today, actually trying a new intro, so stay tuned for that on our channel.
We can't wait. We can't wait. Have you heard of the group called Small YouTuber Army? I think I was telling you about that a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit, and through just different hashtags as far as the Small YouTuber Army. Yeah,
so there are a lot of people on there that have kids channels too, but they have like all different channels about like mental health and other disabilities and just in general, like everything.
There's almost every single facet you can think of. I think Small YouTuber Army covers all of them.
Yeah.
And most of the people in there are very, very supportive.
Yeah. And so like they it's a great support system for smaller YouTubers. It has just a little over 1,000 members. And John and I are actually admins on that page, and so we like fully support it, and just from what we've seen of it, just people are very, you know, not sub for sub, which that's a faux, but it's more of like supporting each other and, you know, watching other channels that you would never have normally watched, but through, you know, being part of this group, you're like expanding your horizons, you're broadening yourself, you're getting ideas from other people and just being better and getting that positive feedback. How long have you been on YouTube with your channel?
We've actually been just over 2 years, which is crazy because it's this rabbit hole, so to speak, that you go down and you don't know what you're getting into, especially with some of the things the kids do and how you're filming, and I'm like,
or what they say.
Pardon me?
Or what they say.
Exactly. Yeah, where the filter is and what you do and what they. So we've kind of just trying to get into a bit more of a routine now, but yeah, I can't believe that it's 2 years, and I had stepped away for a bit, and I was like, I'm missing something. So it just gives, as a parent and as a mom, it's that moment in my day where I can pause, because I can't multitask when I'm editing, because I'm not very good at it. So how many times as a parent do you get to actually stop and just start and finish one task?
Yeah. So for doing YouTube for almost 2 years, what advice do you have for newer YouTubers that are just starting their channel, that, you know, have no idea what they're doing? What have you gone through that you want to tell people?
I would say that it's a lot of work. I think it's a lot more work than people realize. So people, and I especially recently, I've seen this a lot, where there is a lot of people got discouraged, and just because perhaps they were in it for the monetization, and you cannot enter YouTube for the monetization in any sense of the word. That cannot be your goal. That cannot be, honestly, even on your radar.
Right.
You've got to do it. You've got to have an authentic reason for wanting to capture those moments, or whatever is your story, sharing your story. And it's got to be something internal. You can't start a channel for any other reason than something that is sort of part of your core and who you are.
Yeah.
That's probably what I...
And that's really good advice, especially with the new YouTube changes. A lot of people are like, oh my gosh, sub for sub, or I'm gonna, I'm gonna lose the money, or people just come in and like, I'm gonna make $1 million right away, and you're like, just letting you know, that's not how it works. What do you want the people who are watching this to know about you and your channel? It's a tough question.
That's a tough question. I think that we just want to be a little corner of positivity on the internet, I guess. And just that our channel is about the kids and how their development and how far they've come, and encouraging them and letting them lead the way. So it seems to be a little bit of a different style of a channel, because it's not, let's sit and do this unboxing, this opening eggs, let's do whatever the case is. Sometimes certainly they choose to do that. But it's something that's really driven by a 5-year-old and now 8-year-old.
We don't want to hold you up too much, but we want to thank you so very much for just being awesome. And just thank you for being our YouTuber of the week. We really love this series. It gives small YouTubers a chance to get the exposure that we think that they deserve, to a different audience.
For sure.
Yeah.
No, thank you guys for this opportunity, and for all the positivity and messages that you do to encourage all the other small YouTubers out there. Appreciate it.
Thank you. So would you like to do a send-off, like how you normally end your channel, to end the video?
I need my kids here to do that. I can't deliver. They've raised the bar too high, and
I know.
I wouldn't meet their standards. So I'll just leave it with thank you very much. So
guys, make sure you go check out Brothers and Best Friends. This is the awesome mom behind the scenes. So just thank you so very much, and go check her out.